a lot of Muslim women end up marrying narcissistic men. And here's one trait that you need to spot before you fucking end up marrying a guy like that and continue this fucking trauma cycle. And that is how he responds when you are essentially breaking down. You know? Does he sit with your pain? Or does he become the fucking victim of the story? Right? If you say, for example, I don't know, I feel really abandoned when you go away, when you go silent. And then he'll deflect. And he'll say, oh, so you think I'm a bad person? Were you trying to say I'm a piece of shit? Right? Or you say, when you do this, that pains me. Right? And I'll be like, yeah, now you made me feel like shit. Now I feel like shit. Do you see how he's making the conversation about him? When the conversation was supposed to bring you guys closer. But he made it about himself, about his feelings, his shame, right? His self-worth. So you're sitting with all this shit and then you need to start comforting him. While your pain is buried under his guilt. And what's fascinating is we have psychology, you know? It's a psychological defense. And a lot of us as men, we do that because we haven't learned how to sit with our own pain. Is empathetic reversal, right? Where a person, they deflect your vulnerability by making it all about themselves, right? They make it all about themselves. And essentially what it is a form of avoidance. It's avoidance because a lot of men haven't learned how to sit with their own shit. And the worst part is that man will then blame you for emotional distance that he has created. You know? Go around and say, hey, you changed. Are you acting weird? Why are you acting colder? And not realizing that every single time that you open up, he makes it about himself. And I understand. I understand his perspective. I understand that he's not trying to be evil. I understand that he's not trying to be a piece of shit on purpose. But in our subconscious mind and even in our nervous system, a lot of us haven't learned how to sit with another human being, let alone our own fucking pain, let alone another fucking human being.